Hey there, it's Josh, co-founder and CEO at Interact Quizmaker. In the last year, we've seen a ton of personal stylists and style consultants jump on board and start using quizzes. I guess it makes sense. Like you can make a style quiz, you can make a color analysis quiz. It's very logical. But until the last couple of years, it hasn't really been a trend in the space. So it's still early and you can jump in before it just becomes everywhere. Why are they using these quizzes? They're using them because once you reach a point where you're getting traffic coming to your website for your personal style services, your style consulting services, you'll start to feel this feeling where you're getting people coming on. You can see the analytics. You're like, oh, there's 50 a day, there's 100 a day. And then you're maybe getting one or zero inquiries and appointments being booked. And you're like, okay, but where'd the rest of them go? Why are they coming to my website and leaving? Well, one of the really big reasons why people come to your website and leave is there's too many options. They come to your website and they see all these services, they see all this content, they see courses in some cases or digital products if you have those, and they get overwhelmed and they leave. Now, there's two studies from Stanford and Columbia. One was in the year 2000 and one was in 2024. They both found that offering fewer options and giving people a direct path to find a solution for what they're looking for converts better. And that's what a quiz does. So here's a great example. You've got a landing page here. It says, discover your style in 5 questions, take the style quiz. There is only one button on this page. There's not even a header on this page. And the reason why is that this is coming from their website. It's coming from social traffic, it's coming from lots of places. And you have this very pointed solution. And I think that's why quizzes work so well. It's also kind of irresistible, right? Discover your style in 5 questions. Sure, yeah. Like if I'm thinking about my style, obviously I'm interested in that. And so that's what really attracts the person to find out, is that curiosity to discover their style. I've also seen examples like a color analysis quiz for stylists. What seasonal color are you in? Like what season are you in for your style? Things like that. If you're interested, you can talk to someone on our team or use our AI assistant to build one of those. But let's go through this. So take the style quiz. I click it, and it takes me to a landing page for her. What is your style? They also have one for men. There are 5 questions on this quiz. What colors do you usually prefer? Black only, obviously. So you go through this and you can see your style, expert, what would be your go-to outfit? If you had a clothing gift card, how would you use it? So you go through these 5 questions. At the end, this is the big part. There's an email opt-in form. Why? Because most people, even if they want to take your quiz, they're not ready to book an appointment right away. Like they're shopping around, they're thinking about things. And this email form is so important because if they don't opt into this, they just go on to the next thing they're going to do on the internet. You might lose them forever. They're going to forget. They're going to be like, what was that website again? It was really cool. They can't remember. Whatever. Next thing, right? You need to capture their email. And so these convert at 23% on average, which is super high. I mean, 1 out of 4 people taking the quiz ends up opting in. Really, really high conversion rate. This integrates with all the email marketing systems, Flowdesk, ConvertKit, MailChimp, whatever you're using, HubSpot. And then you see your result right away. So your style is preppy. This is cool. I have an embedded Instagram post here so I can see what preppy looks like. They're using celebrity images to even put it on somebody that you'd recognize and be like, oh, that's what that means. There's a description about your style here. So enough to be like, cool, this is satisfactory. But then there's a box that says for more information, check your email. So you're sending people through to engage, open that first email, which will get you into a good place for your email score. Then at the bottom, there's ways to continue going further. There's an apply now button. So if somebody is ready to go right away, they can apply now for a in-person or virtual styling service. And then they can also follow on Instagram and get more from Next Level Wardrobe. So I think the reason why so many stylists are using quizzes now is that everyone's realizing it's great to have a social following. It's great to have people come into your website. But if they don't get on my email list or book an appointment, they're kind of lost in the wind. Like they might see my stuff and think it's really cool, but then immediately forget, move on to the next thing. And so people are using quizzes, personal stylists are using quizzes on their websites to engage that traffic, convert it into email subscribers, convert those email subscribers into booked appointments and customers. And it's been working really, really well. I think that's why we're seeing such an uptick in stylists using quizzes. It's not too late. Not everybody's doing it yet. If you're interested in building one, you can go to tryinteract.com. You can get started and make a quiz using our AI assistant that actually reads your website and creates a quiz for you in about 30 seconds. Or you can book a demo and talk to one of our experts. We've been working with businesses for the last 12 years. We've generated over 10,000 quizzes that have brought in more than 400 million leads. So it's worked really, really well. And we can help you set up yours if you are interested.